Okay, let me show you one of my favorite party decorating hacks using a few dollar store tablecloths. Since we're setting up for a Halloween party today, I grabbed a mix of colors, orange, black, and purple. But keep in mind, this trick will work for any party theme, just swap in the colors that fit your vibe. Start by laying one tablecloth flat on the floor, and then lay a piece of string right down the center and tape both ends securely to the floor so it doesn't move. Next, add strips of double-sided tape about an inch below the string running all the way across the tablecloth. Now, fold the tablecloth in half with the string sandwiched inside the two layers. Take the bottom edge of your tablecloth and fold it in half so the edge stops about an inch below your string. Then fold that in half again one more time. Now grab your scissors and start cutting lots of strips all the way down the length of this tablecloth. Your strips can be about an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches wide. That works really well. Just make sure to stop each cut a little bit below where the string is so everything stays connected. Once you're done cutting, unfold each strip and then lift both ends of the string up and scrunch everything together. And look at that, you've got a super fun garland for any party. Now let's talk about backdrops for your party. You can hang a few tablecloths directly onto the wall behind your food and drink table. Grab some extra tablecloths and swag them across to add some texture and color. Fold one of these tablecloths in half lengthwise and use it as a wide table runner down the center of your kitchen island or dining room table. This adds some color and ties your whole theme together. Add in a few seasonal decorations from Dollar Tree, a vase of flowers, or some themed serving dishes, and you've got a party setup that looks like you spent way more than just a few dollars. So next time you're at the dollar store, grab a few extra tablecloths. Trust me, they are a party decorating goldmine.
I used 2 large, round, black tablecloths that I have because I wanted to drape this all the way to the floor. I have a couple of urns that I use a couple of times a year. You can use these Halloween, whatever, and I went out and got some branches and some of those fake, I keep getting myself in the head with the branches, some of those fake spider webs on the branches, and then I picked up some flowers from the grocery store and some magnolia leaves, and then I'm just going to stretch those spider webs down onto the cloth. Now, I took my cue from my cauldron. All the colors that I used on this table are orange and purple and green. When you're setting up a cocktail party table like this, you're going to want some items elevated higher, like in the back. And the way I achieved that is I took some dollar store skulls like these and I painted them green, and then I gave them a little bit of glitter blast spray paint, and I just glued the 4 of them on the bottom of a $2.50 tray, and then I will just set that right there. And same thing, I used dollar store cups with the skeleton hands holding them. These are stemless wine glasses, and one has guacamole and one has salsa, and I've got all kinds of my chips and my crackers right there. We're starting to get our food all ready, and I have this great idea for my charcuterie board here. What I did was that I spotted this frame that I've used over and over again. It's an IKEA picture frame, and I had it hanging on the wall, and I'm like, you know what? That would make a great frame for my charcuterie board. So what I did is I cut a piece of foam core, and I covered it with aluminum foil, and then I put a slate cutting board on top of that and put it underneath it, and then I just built my board right on that. And that just gives it such an elegant and kind of a spooky look, as you can see. So it's more of a grazing board. It's got all the meats and cheeses and some olive tapenade. It's also got some veggies and fruits for people to dine on. So more things to elevate trays instead of just skulls. I found these little book boxes, again, at the Dollar Tree. This one's Curses and Hex. You could use these 2 different ways. If you really wanted to elevate things really high, you can do it like this. And this is our tray full of dessert. I have brownie bites with a variety of eyes on them. These are Jelly Bellies, which are really spider eggs, and I made little spiders out of malted milk balls and Charleston chew rounds, and Halloween cookies. And let's see, yeah, that can go up right up there, like so. And thanks to another blogger, and I'm gonna have to look up her name because I found this and I'm like, that is fantastic. And this is a bread spider, and she used hers with veggies and veggie dip, but I made spider legs with Parmesan cheese on them. These are breadsticks, and we have pizza dipping sauce there. I'm gonna move this over, and then right here, you always want to make sure that you have ample plates, because with a spread like this, your guests are going to want to come back again and again. And you don't want them coming back with a dirty plate, and they don't want to come back. So either go with paper plates or have ample plates that they can come back and get a clean plate every time. I'm gonna go ahead and add some fun and colorful napkins to the table. Just like your plates, you want to make sure that there are plenty of napkins on the table. I made my own fun Halloween mix. This is a sweet and salty mix of popcorn, pretzels, these Hershey's chocolate covered pretzels that I added little eyes to. There's M&Ms, some candy corn. Continuing to dress the room, I'm gonna go ahead and put some gauzy fabric over our lights back here and drape it down onto the sideboard. I've got some black bottles that I just spray painted with a black matte paint, and a very spooky headless horseman. We'll just add him to our tabletop, and we'll add our black bottles up here. I have a couple more skeleton hands I'm going to add. They might be getting hungry too. They look like they could stand to eat a little bit, don't you think? A couple snakes. I have to admit, I am not a fan of snakes myself, but this kind, that's all right. We'll add those. I'm going to be really careful to not get this stuff in the food, but I want to add a little bit more of my spider webs to my table. Not like that, not in big old groups like that, but I want to have them draped over. So don't be afraid. This is just like a $1 bag of this stuff from the dollar store, so you can see you can get a lot of decoration out of this. And then, like I said, I've been hitting the dollar store up for all these things. I got these ornaments, so we're gonna add some eyeballs to the table again. If there's glitter on them, I try and keep them away from the food. And I've got some little ones just to add a little more color to my tabletop. So I hope if you didn't already have some ideas for a Halloween party, that this has inspired you. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to be all ready for Halloween. I have some other Halloween projects ahead of me. Whoop, there's that branch again. I'm really going to have to think about trimming that one. And we are all set and ready to enjoy a spooky, but not too scary, Halloween party. So don't be afraid. Indulge yourself for Halloween, and I'll see you next time right here on Home Talk.